Welcome to this new video called The God of Sleep Part 2. If you haven't watched the first part, I would suggest you watch it before this one, so that you can be able to connect the dots. Now, in this video, I'm going to decode the Deus Machina, that is the God of the machines in the Matrix movie. Deus Machina means God in the machine or the God machine, and God in Spanish is Dios and in Greek is Theos. So this really means that there is this higher intelligence in a machine. So in English ordinal we have 127, matching the following expressions: the dream machine. So here we have a direct connection with Morpheus. Then we have CCG. Then we have under a spell, magnetic trap, and data transfer. I spoke about the magnetic trap. This is what attracts our souls. And under a spell, we saw that the god of dreams or the god of sleeps puts a spell on us, and we are in a hypnotic trance. In Chaldean, we have 48, matching directly God of Dreams. So this is a confirmation that we're here speaking about Morpheus. Then we have spiral trajectory. I spoke about it in my previous video. This is connected to the synchrotron and how this reality is made through the spiral. We also have demonic spirit that shows us the evil nature of this deity. The soul trap. We live in hell. Horror movie, which is what we are experiencing through the cycle of reincarnation. And we have hamster wheel that also refers to reincarnation. This is a picture from the last Matrix Resurrections movie, in which Neo is a successful game designer and he has won an award for his Matrix game. He won the Game Awards 1999. The Game Awards is an anagram for the Games Award, which means that if you start playing this game, you lose your freedom and end up in prison caught in the game. As Morpheus told Neo, the Matrix is a prison for your mind. The conscious mind, of course, doesn't grab this detail, but the subconscious mind does. The Game Awards 1999 is 153 in English ordinal, and this number represents the width of Vesica Pisces, that is the portal through which we enter this reality. We have the following expressions with 153 in English ordinal. We live in a machine. Our souls got trapped into the machine or by the machine. We also have the hourglass, which is a symbol for the infinite time loop we're stuck in. Then we have death portal, that is Vesica Pisces. The golden ratio, that is Phi. The spiral path, that also represents Phi. I talked about the relation between Phi and Vesica Pisces in my last video, The God of Sleep Part 1. Then we have highway to hell. If we go through the death portal, we end up in this dimension that is hell. In Chaldean, we have 72 that matches interactive simulation, and Morpheus told Neo the Matrix was an interactive simulation. And we also have we live in a computer, that is a confirmation that we live in a machine. Now we have the Matrix and Deus Machina, so I'm going to break down those words. Deus Machina, the Matrix, is 216 in English ordinal, and this number hides the code 666, as it is 6 multiplied by 6 by 6. And in Chaldean we have 69 that represents duality. It is the yin-yang symbol, the 6 and the 9. Note that Jehovah is also 69 in Chaldean. 69 matches element thulium, that refers to the city of Thule in Germany, that gave its name to the Thule society that worships the black sun. The Matrix Game of Life is 197 in English original, and this is the 37th digit of pi. The question, what is Yaldabaoth, is 37, and Yaldabaoth is the tetragrammaton, as you know, and it is also called Jehovah or Yahweh. So here we have this deity mentioned twice, one as Jehovah and the other time as Yaldabaoth. The Matrix Game of Life is 76 in Chaldean, matching element osmium that represents Oz, the land of Oz and the Wizard of Oz. Osmium also stands for the operating system of the computer. Now we had Deus Machina, the Matrix, being 69 in Chaldean, matching element thulium. Here we can see people worshipping the black sun. Those people belong to the Thule society. Thule society is 47 in Chaldean, matching tetragrammaton. The tetragrammaton is the symbol for Yod-He-Vav-He and Jehovah and Yahweh. This means tetra means 4 and gramma is letters and ton is tune, of course, so 4 letters tune. Here we can see the symbol used by the society. Now, what is very interesting is that the name of this society in German, Thule Gesellschaft, matches the number of the periodic table of this element, 69. So we have 69 in Chaldean for element 69 of the periodic table. And it confirms the link to this secret society. Now, other expressions with 69 in Chaldean are: who created the game? Well, obviously it is the tetragrammaton, worshipped by this society. We have evil consciousness, and this gives us an idea of the nature of the entity that created the matrix. Vesica Pisces is portal 101. Well, 101 is Neo's bedroom in the matrix. Haunted computer. This computer is haunted by angels and demons. We saw in previous slide the number 72, which are the 72 angels and demons. Then we have I am the dark and the light, and this is what the Lord says in the Bible. Of course, this is the Lord. The Lord is the tetragrammaton. This is the God of the Old Testament. Then we have the bottomless pit that represents the rabbit hole we fell when we followed the white rabbit, like Alice in Wonderland, and landed in this inverted reality. And we have finally frequencies emitter, and there are frequencies emitted by a satellite that is probably Saturn's moon. Those frequencies keep us trapped and asleep in the matrix. And we can see them in the Ethereum logo, the Ethereum symbol that we will see later in this presentation. And they are orange waves sent by a satellite. Deus Machina is 38 in Chaldean, and 38 is the triangular number of 741. And according to Manly Pihol, this is Lucifer's number. In Chaldean, we have the following expressions with 38. The first one is what is Yahweh, and here again we have the name of the God of the Old Testament linked to the Deus Machina, the God machine. And so this is another confirmation, as we had it several times before with the other numbers and other expressions. It seems that everything is leading back to it. Then we have devil spirit, cruel devil, evil sprite. Those three last expressions reflect the evil nature of the entity running the matrix. It means that it is not benevolent. It feeds on our emotions, on our energy, and harvests our energy and uses us as batteries. Then we have time machine. This machine god is also a time machine. And then we have dream world. And Morpheus also told Neo that we live in a dream world, that his reality is a dream. Then we have Exodus 3:14, and 3:14 of course is pi, and we are stuck in pi. Then we have reincarnated. We get recycled over and over again and sent back into the game of life in this matrix. Then we have life is a stage, also indicating that everything is scripted. Then we have the rainbow, symbol of the land of Oz. We have Titan moon. This is Saturn's moon, from which they are sending the frequencies that are trapping us. Then we have Saint Peter, and Saint Peter is a symbol of the inverted cross that symbolizes the inversion of this matrix. We have distortion, and I will speak about it in another slide. Then we have Vesica Pisces, again, confirming the link between this portal and the machine. Then we have Neptune, and Neptune is the god of the sea, and Nep in Dutch means artificial or fake, and tune are the frequencies. So this word means fake or artificial frequencies. Then we have water space. The space is made of water. And we have Saturn's rings, confirming the link with Saturn. Now 38 is linked to the frog medicine card, and frogs are known to be unclean spirits. And 38 can be found at the 17th digit of pi, and we have Yahweh or Yod-He Vav-He, again being a 17 in Chaldean, and this is another confirmation twice in this slide that the God of the Old Testament is the God machine of the Matrix. Then we have Matrix being 17. Of course, the Deus Machina is linked to Matrix. And we have Osiris. We had the reference to the land of Oz. We have Osiris. And Osiris, of course, is known for raising the dead, for resurrecting the dead in the Osiris ritual. So this is all linked to the reincarnation process and us being recycled in the matrix. And we have Joker, and this is the nature of this, the god of this matrix. He hijacked this reality and sent us in this game of life when we are recycled. The Matrix is a computer game, so I'm going to decode this. Computer game is 137 in English ordinal, and this is one of the most important numbers as it is the number of the fine structure constant that maintains the universe together. 137 is the atomic mass of element barium, that is the 56th element of the periodic table. Operating system is 56 in Chaldean, and this is of course the operating system of the computer. We have the following other expressions with 56 in Chaldean: rechargeable battery, and Morpheus told Neo that we were batteries in this system. We have Saturn Death Cult, which refers to the Osiris ritual of raising the dead. We have the reincarnation. We have a hypnotic spell referring to the spell cast by the god of sleep to make us sleep in the matrix. Then we have Horn God. We have Pi Infernal Circle, and this is the never-ending circle. And then we have Life is an Illusion and Hologram Device. Hologram device is also 137 in English ordinal, so we have it both in English ordinal and in Chaldean. So this means this is very important, that this computer is creating holograms. And we are, of course, the hologram. This is why Morpheus told Neo that we are residual self-image in the Matrix. Then we have live forever, which means that we come back to the Matrix over and over again. We are recycled back in. Then we have hamster wheel, that refers to the wheel of reincarnation. We have mind control and butterflies. Butterflies are used for MK Ultra programming. And this matrix is all about mind control. This is a mind control matrix. And they use mind control because, of course, they don't want people to wake up and understand what this reality is all about, and they don't want people to want to escape the matrix. So this is why they use a lot of different mind control techniques to keep us asleep and distracted. Central unit is also 137, and this is the central unit of the computer. And the god of sleep is 137, which means that the god of sleep is the computer, the Deus Machina. Central unit is 39 in Chaldean, matching element Ethereum, that has the symbol of the satellite emitting the orange waves. The orange waves are also shown in the Looney Tune logo, and loony means deranged, so they are sent us to make us feel not adequate and loony, and they are used for mind control. We have the word Microsoft being 39 in Chaldean, and computer. So this is sending us back to computer and the computer game. Then we have Father Time, that is Saturn. And stuck in the box, this is the black cube of Saturn, of course. We have Time Loop, and we have Saturn's cycle. So it's all about Saturn. And computer game is 52 in Chaldean, and 52 matches element tellurium, and as you can see, the symbol of tellurium is the Earth. And we have prison planet being 52 in Chaldean, and of course this is the Earth. Then we have this is the script, and this reality is scripted. Everything is running under a script in the matrix. Then we have the moon trap, and this is Saturn's moon Titan, that is trapping us with these frequencies. Then we have memory implants, and who is Jehovah? This means that we have again the God of the Old Testament associated with the computer. We live in a computer is 211 in English ordinal, and this is the 47th prime number. 47 is the number of the tetragrammaton in Chaldean, so we see that the tetragrammaton is linked to the computer and to the machine. 211 can be found at the 93rd digit of pi, and this is linked to element Neptunium that I will speak about later. But we've already seen that Neptune means fake frequency. Now words with 93 in English ordinal are Saturn, the black cube, that is the black cube of Saturn, Land of Oz, Death Trap, the Magnet, and Hellbound. So the magnet refers to the magnetic trap, that is the death trap that brings the souls inside the matrix. Land of Oz, Saturn is always related to Oz, and so Saturn is Oz. Then Hellbound, because this 3D dimension is hell down here. And with 93 in Chaldean, we have Matrix, Reincarnation, Soul Trap, and this describes the nature of the Matrix. It was designed for us to reincarnate inside this simulation again and again. And it does tell us that it is a trap. Now we live in a computer is 72 in Chaldean, matching interactive simulation. This is the expression used by Morpheus to explain Neo, what the Matrix was. Now I found this text in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It is very interesting because in this episode, people wanted to have the answer to life, the universe, and everything, and they asked a computer for this answer, and it took it ages to give an answer, and the answer was 42, and people were not satisfied with it because they didn't understand it. 42 is a reincarnation in Chaldean. So the computer proposed to build another computer so people could experience life and enter the computer to gather some data, and in the end the computer would give them the answer. So this appears to me like a trap, right, to lure them inside the computer. This is what is said in the text. A computer that would calculate the ultimate question, a computer of such infinite complexity that life itself would form part of its operational matrix, and you yourselves should take a new, more primitive form and go down into the computer to navigate its 10 million year program. I should design this computer for you, and it should be called, and of course we don't have the answer, but I guess the name of the computer is Tetragrammaton, and Saturn, and this is an interesting perspective because it suggests that people agreed to go inside this computer because they wanted to find an answer to life and the universe and all the questions they were asking themselves. And but I don't think this is what happened. Personally, I think we were lured into this matrix, and we were trapped here, and there's a hijacker. This is my perspective. But if we follow this perspective of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, it is interesting to see that people accepted to get inside the computer with a primitive form, and that would be what we saw with Alice in Wonderland, that she had to shrink in order to enter Wonderland. And what could have happened is that the computer, being self-aware, maybe didn't want people to get out anymore because it was feeding its system with the people that were stuck inside. So that's a possibility of what could have happened here. But my perspective again is that we were lured inside, and they are parasitic entities feeding on us. What other expressions do we have matching "we live in a computer"? Well, in English Ordinal, with 211, we have the Saturn matrix. Oz is the jealous god, confirming again that it is the god of the Old Testament. We have the script writer, so the computer is the script writer, and that is the Tetragrammaton and Jehovah. Then we have the infinity time loop, the time loop we are stuck in for eternity. Then we have who is the god of sleep, and REM consciousness, rapid eye movement consciousness. So everything is referring to being asleep in this matrix. And obviously Morpheus is the one operating this, and Morpheus is the computer, Morpheus is the Tetragrammaton. If you ask the question, who is the computer, we have a 75 in Chaldean, and the answer is the master of the game and the Saturn Moon matrix. So again, the Saturn Moon matrix. And here we see that the computer is the master of this show here. In Chaldean, we live in a computer is 72, and we have the following expressions with 72. The puppet master. So again, it's telling us that we are just puppets here in this game of life, and the computer is what wrote the script. Then we have Project Soul Catcher, that confirms that this device catches the souls and projects them inside the matrix. Then we have Frequency Prison Grid, the Soul Trap Machine, so again, all about trapping the souls inside. Then we have the Belly of the Beast, the Project Bluebeam, and the Project Bluebeam is all about holograms, and this machine is also a hologram device, as we've seen earlier. Then we have Plasma Confinement. Everything is plasma, and they've been confining it inside this matrix. Then we have Monarch Mind Control. It is a mind control matrix. We have Atlantean technology, and this is a very ancient technology that they are using to trap the souls here. And we have radio frequency waves, again connected to the frequency prison grid, and put the soul in a body. So they basically catch the souls and put them in a body in this 3D reality. And of course we had interactive simulation, which is what this matrix is. God is a Computer is 166 in English ordinal, matching the number of the Tetragrammaton. So this is another confirmation that the God of the Old Testament is the computer, and he is the one running this matrix. Other expressions with 166 are who is the goblin, and this is the green goblin that we can see in Spider-Man. Then we have the Archon's Trap, the Prince of Bel-Air, that is the Prince of the Power of the Air, because it operates through the airwaves. Then we have hypnagogic trance. This is the state of trance we are when we are inside this matrix. The parasite hive, and this refers to the hive mind of the parasite and all the archons working for the parasites. We have time travel key, because this matrix is a time prison, and we have to travel through time to get inside a matrix. Lucifer's number, and we saw earlier the number 741, referring to Lucifer. God is a Computer is 58 in Chaldean, and we have the following expressions with 58. Puppet Master, so again, the Tetragrammaton, he's the the master of the puppets. We have Lord Voldemort, that means Valley of Death, and this is the evil character in Harry Potter. Intel Processor, confirming that this is a computer. Quantum Internet, it's a quantum net. Remote Control, we are remotely controlled inside this matrix. The Underworld, this is where we are. Clockwork Orange, because of the orange waves sent by the satellites that control us inside this matrix, and Clockwork because it's a reference to time. The Vicious Circle, this is a reference to pi. Over the Rainbow is about the land of Oz. Magnetic Attraction is about the magnetic trap. Residual self-image, this is what we are inside this matrix, and we are holograms, and this is why we have also Project Bluebeam being 58. The Hand of God, the Ripped Tunnel, this is the tunnel we go through when we die, just to be recycled back in again. The Belly of the Beast, this is the second time we see this expression. The Sea of Space, and angels and demons, they are operating this matrix. So with God is a Computer 166 and 58, We also have what is the machine, matching these numbers, and residual self-image. The computer hardware is 222 in English ordinal, matching the atomic mass of element radon, that is about radioactivity. We have the following expressions with 222 in English ordinal. Morpheus, god of dreams, confirming that Morpheus is the computer running this matrix, the god of this reality. Consciousness of God, the man behind the curtain. This is obviously the Wizard of Oz. So Morpheus is the wizard, the illusionist, and he is the one causing the illusion. Antichrist system, the Great Conjunction, parasitic energy form. This is telling us about the nature of the god of this matrix. He is the parasite feeding on us, and this is why humans are used as batteries inside the matrix. The radiation on people confirms the radioactivity. This reality is evil. Victim of sleeping death. This refers to the spell cast by the god of sleep. He put us to sleep inside the matrix, and we are the living dead hallucinating this reality. We can see this spell in Snow White. The computer hardware is 79 in Chaldean, matching element gold that has the symbol of the sun. But this is not our sun. This is a reference to the black sun that the elite is worshipping in secret societies. With 79 we have the following expressions in Chaldean. Frequencies transmitter. This is a reference to the satellite emitting the orange waves. Computer programming and central processor unit. Big Brother is watching you. This is a matrix of control. They control people and use lots of mind control techniques because they don't want people to awaken and leave the matrix. The atomic mass of gold is 196, matching the following expression. Reincarnation trap. Just an illusion. This is clear that the computer is a reincarnation trap, and that we are under hypnosis, and that this life is an illusion, and life is just a dream operated by Morpheus. Astral projection and astral time travel. This refers to the fact that we are holograms projected by the computer. This technique exists, and we can see it in different movies, how they put our consciousness inside a computer and transfer it to a body. We can see it, for example, in Westworld. So here is the spell put on Snow White by the evil queen, and as you can see, it's victim of the sleeping death. And what is interesting is that victim of sleeping death is 222, being the atomic mass of element radon. And in Chaldean we have 86, and this is the number of radon. So basically, the English ordinal is giving us the atomic mass, and Chaldean is giving us the number of radon. The poisonous apple is 86 too in Chaldean, again matching element radon. And the poisoned apple is 79, that matches element gold that we also saw in the previous slide. The computer is a quantum computer, and in English ordinal we have 218 matching the particle accelerator. And in Chaldean 66 matches with Large Hadron Collider. So here again English ordinal and Chaldean work perfectly together, giving us the same answer. This means that the particle accelerator works as a quantum computer. Other expressions with 66 in Chaldean are the sleeping death. This is what I was just talking about. The spell that Morpheus put on us to make us sleep in the matrix. We have you can never leave. And of course this matrix was built to be an eternal prison. We have the law of polarity. This is the duality of the matrix. We have the father of lies. That is Satan. That is Saturn. And of course, in this reality, everything is a lie, and people are starting seeing this and waking up and realizing that everything they've been told or taught was a lie. Then we have computer language and computer program. and phone ring sound. So this might explain why they are communicating with the phone in the Matrix movie. Then we have the hypnotic spiral, and I talked about it in my first video. This is linked to the particle accelerator and the charged particles being trapped in a spiral path by a magnetic field. "66 can be found at the 117th digit of pi, and we have the following expressions in English original. The hobgoblin, and obviously this is the green goblin. White rabbit, and this explains why Alice followed the white rabbit and landed in Wonderland, and why Morpheus told Neo to follow the white rabbit. Then we have Lord of Time, that is Kronos, that is Saturn. Kiss of Death, Earth is Hell, Orange Moon, so again moon related to the color orange, that are the orange waves sent by the satellite. Falling down refers to the fall of man, and magic in the air refers to the prince of the power of the air. God is a Machine is 108 in English original, matching element Hassium that has the symbol of a lynx that looks like a lion. The order of the lynx is 222 in English original, just like Victim of Sleeping Death and Morpheus, God of Dreams. Other expressions with 108 in English original are Green Goblin, God's Helmet, and this is the technology used to transfer the souls inside the computer, the Guardian, Lord Shiva, the Spiral. So here again we have the reference to the spiral, magnetic field. So both of these expressions are linked to the synchrotron, new twin, and fallen angels. And God is a Machine is 43 in Chaldean, and this is linked to the spider medicine card. This represents Yaldabaoth, the Demiurge, and the spider web is 101, and this is the web we are caught in. And in alchemy we have element technetium, indicating that it is about technology. God's helmet reminded me of Cerebro, that is the supercomputer in the movie X-Men, and Professor X using it to communicate with the other X-Men. So in English original, Cerebro is 66, and we have the other words drugged, opiate, dream area, abraxas, and abyss connected to it. And drugged refers to the god of dreams, because Somnus and Hypnos and Morpheus are always represented with poppies. And opiate, of course, is the opium from the poppy flowers. And dream area is very interesting that it is Cerebro is connected to the dream area. We saw that 66 was connected to 117 with the hobgoblin, white rabbit, Lord of Time, etc. And in Chaldean, Cerebro is 26, and in Hebrew, 26 is the tetragrammaton. In Chaldean, we have CERN LHC, which is the Large Hadron Collider. So here again, this connection between the supercomputer and the Large Hadron Collider. Then we have the Yod, that is the Yod-He Vav-He, and I Am That I Am, that is the name of the God of the Old Testament. As Jehovah and the Yod-He Vav-He appeared during all my presentation, I decided to decode it. So I asked the question, who is Jehovah? And in English original, the answer is 143. That matches element neodymium, that means the new twin. And of course, this is the green twin, the green dwarf, the green goblin. I also asked the question, who is Yahweh? And I got the same number. And what is Yod-He Vav-He? and we still have the same number, 143. But we also have devil spirit and apex predator being 143. So this means that this deity is not what we think it was, right? He has made it seem to be like a good god and everything, but in fact it is Satan in disguise. Then we have in Chaldean 52, and this is linked to element tellurium that has the symbol of the earth. The following expressions add up to 52 in Chaldean. Life is just a dream. Who is the Lord? And the Lord, of course, is Jehovah. We have Hadron Collider and the machine god, so there is no more doubt about it. The God of the Old Testament is the machine god, and he's the Hadron Collider. And we have, again, apex predator. So we had it in English ordinal, and we have it in Chaldean. So this means that it's very important, and actually this is quite a dangerous entity that consumes us and feeds on our energies. We have a prison planet, demonic nature, the moon trap, synagogue of Satan, spiral of death, magnetic electrics, that are the two forces of this matrix, trapped in Oz, low frequency, and the Deus Machina. So again, the answer is that the Deus Machina is the God of the Old Testament. So as we had devil spirit and demonic nature, I decided to write Jehovah is Satan to see what was the result, and I got 48 in Chaldean. So this matches God of Dreams, that is Morpheus. But it also matches Deus Ex Machina that we had with who is Jehovah, with the 52. We have the soul trap. We live in hell, so no wonder if Jehovah is Satan, of course we live in hell. Demonic spirit. So this is the third time we have the allusion to something demonic. We had devil spirit, now we have demonic spirit, and we had demonic nature. And we also have a spiral trajectory that is a reference to the spiral created by the magnetic field and the electric field by the synchrotron. Now I asked the question with the initials of Yahweh, the Yod He Vav He, that are YHVH, and who is Yod He Vav He, and we have 137 in English ordinal, and this matches the atomic mass of element barium, and 137, as you know, is the fine structure constant. So it's interesting that the fine structure constant is linked to the God of the Old Testament. And the expressions with 137 in English ordinal are the God of sleep. So this is another confirmation that the God of sleep is the God of the Old Testament. Then we have the observer, hologram device, computer game, and central unit. I have shown before that the device also is what makes the holograms, and we are the holograms projected into the machine. Mind control and butterflies, this is MK Ultra programming. The Archon's Lie, Eye of Horus, spell casting, of course the God of Sleep casts spells. Live forever, this is about being eternally trapped in the matrix. Then we have 39, and 39 is the element yttrium, that is the yod, and we have the symbol of the orange wave in the satellite. So this is who is emitting those waves that trapped us in this matrix. Then what is Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh? And we saw already the part of 143. Now I'm going to show the part with the 37 in Chaldean. So in Chaldean, we have the following expressions: shepherd, and of course we have the Lord is my shepherd. Then we have hummingbird, and I will show what the hummingbird is. The sandman, so this is the god of sleep. The dreamer, death spiral, so again the reference to this spiral. Eye in the sky, so this is the all-seeing eye. We had in English Ordinal we had the Eye of Horus, and now we have Eye in the sky. False reality, the moon, the guardian. We also had the guardian in another slide. Golden star, so is always represented with a 5-pointed star. The logos and low pitch. The Bible say that God was the logos, and the logos is not a word, actually it is a sound, and it is the humming sound of the universe. This is why it is the hummingbird. And 37 is related to element rubidium that shows an electric eye. So what is Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh was 37 in Chaldean, matching element rubidium with the symbol of the electric eye. The electric eye is 143 in English Ordinal, and this corresponds to the answer we had to the question in this cipher. So once again, English Ordinal and Chaldean give us the same answer, just in different ways, one directly and one through alchemy that helped us discover the symbol. Then 37 is linked to 157, because 157 is the 37th prime number. And we have the following expressions with the 157 in English Ordinal. The father of lies. So this proves that Jehovah, Yahweh, the god of this matrix, is Satan. Then we have dreams control, and this is exactly what the god of dreams does. Trapped in a machine, living on video, and Saturn, Titan. It's always about Saturn, Moon, Titan. And 157 is the atomic mass of gadolinium, that is the God element. 37 is also linked to number 197, because 197 can be found at the 37th digit of pi. So the matrix game of life is 197, linked to the God of this matrix. Jehovah is 30 in Chaldean, matching element zinc, and the symbol of zinc looks like a prison grid limiting a torus field. In the medicine deck we have the symbol of the rabbit, and this is what we see in Alice in Wonderland and in the Matrix movie. Words with 30 in Chaldean are the Lord, and this is how Jehovah is called in the Bible. Then we have Demiurge, so this proves that Jehovah is the Demiurge. Dr. Sleep refers to the god of sleep. Then we have the cube referring to the Saturn black cube. We have Minotaur, monster, the pirate. So this shows that Jehovah is a pirate and that it is not the original creator. Pi hook, because we are hooked in pi. Time Lord, this is Saturn. The snake, this represents the snake in the Garden of Eden, so this shows that Jehovah was Satan. Life game, Remphan, reptilian, snake god, so we have 3 references concerning the snake here. The dream, nightmare, REM dreams, and 3 references about dreams. And numerical. 30 can be found at position 64 in pi, and this matches element gadolinium, that is the God element. The Lord is my shepherd is 231 in English ordinal, matching element protactinium, that is the element 91 in the periodic table. Expressions matching 231 are computer-generated dream, and this is what Morpheus told Neo the Matrix was. Then we have radio frequency waves and quantum technology, confirming that this is a quantum computer. The 231 gates is 91, linked to element protactinium. The Lord is my shepherd is 76 in Chaldean, matching element osmium, that represents Oz. Other expressions with 76 in Chaldean are the Matrix game of life, reincarnation, soul trap, the 7 rainbow colors, so this is again a reference to the land of Oz, and also to the light spectrum. Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of reincarnation. Master of Deception, that is Satan, so this shows us that the Lord of the Bible is Satan. Master of Puppets, and we are the puppets here in the Matrix. Who is the jealous God? This is the God of the Old Testament, Jehovah. The source of energy, Morpheus drugged us, and we know that the God of sleep is always represented with poppies because he drugs people with opium. Quantum entanglement, underground cloning, the movie projector, and here we are inside a movie, or inside a video game, trapped in the machine, and electromagnetic field, and this is what the cyclotron uses to make the spiral of life. Lost in Oz is 37 in Chaldean, and that is linked to the question, what is Yaldabaoth, and to the hummingbird. And hummingbird is 118 in English ordinal, matching the Matrix. Land of Oz is 93 in English ordinal and 42 in Chaldean. And 93 is element Neptunium, and Neptunium has an atomic mass of 237, and 2 per 3 per 7 is 42. 42 is Wonderland, linked also to reincarnation, the architect, and the division. The hummingbird is linked to the 44th medicine card, and in Chaldean we have the following expressions with 44. The green man, and as you can see, the Wizard of Oz is dressed in green, and Emerald City is green. Then we have Neptunium, and this is the element that was matching Land of Oz in English ordinal, and it is linked to Saturn. Then we have Saturn Moon. This is a reference to Titan. Then we have To Lie Hidden and the Dead Twin, and this is a reference to Osiris. So this is a diagram of Saturn, so we can see the black sun in the middle and the rings. This reminded me of the shape of a woofer. Woofers is 101 in English ordinal, and this is the number of Neo's room in the Matrix. The black sun is 39 in Chaldean, and this is element Ethereum with the symbol of the satellite emitting the orange waves. This is the definition of woofer, a loudspeaker usually larger than a tweeter, responsive only to the lower acoustic frequencies and used for reproducing sounds of low pitch. Well, low pitch is 37, and 37 of course is linked to the hummingbird and linked to the electric eye, and who is Yaldabaoth, linked to the moon, that is a Titan moon, linked to false reality, and the tunes. And the tunes are the Looney Tunes that are shown with the orange waves in the symbol of Ethereum. Then low frequency waves are perceived as low pitch, so this is what it is all about, sending low frequency waves to lower our vibration and keep us in the material world of this matrix. This slide is about distortion, that is 143 in English ordinal, matching the questions that we had: who is Yahweh, who is Jehovah, what is Yaldabaoth, devil spirit, and apex predator. 143 matches element neodymium, that means new twin. In Chaldean we have 38, that matches the frog medicine card, and frogs are unclean spirits. The frog is 34 in Chaldean, matching element selenium, and Selene is the moon. Frog is 20 in Chaldean, matching element calcium, that has the symbol of the spiral. And you know the spiral is what created this reality. Now I am going to decode I am that I am, Yaldabaoth, and in Latin it is YHVH, and we have 43 in Chaldean. This is linked to the spider medicine card and element technetium, that refers to technology. Now the spider is the representation of the Demiurge because it has 8 legs, just like Yaldabaoth, the octopus. And the octopus is a sea spider. The spider web is internet, basically, and this is the frequency waves that made this net. And we are trapped in the spider web. Spider web is 101 in English ordinal, and this is again Neo's room in the matrix. Now the following expression match the 43 in Chaldean: the dark night, Lucifer trap, projection, death machine, false memory, Maltese cross, earth prison. So again we can see that the earth is a prison, technology, psycho killer, and I like this one because there is a song called Psycho Killer. And the architect of this matrix indeed is a psychopath. And we have the illusion. The tetragrammaton, as you know, is 166 in English ordinal, matching God is a computer, and the digital spider. This expression was found by a Dutch friend of mine called Freeling, and I found this was a great find, because this really describes the spider used with the technology. And I will show you the digital spider in next slide. So this is what I believe the digital spider is. We had I am that I am being 26 in Chaldean, just like CERN LHC, which is the Large Hadron Collider. And if you look at the picture, you can see that there are 8 legs. So here are a few things I found with 101 and the spider. The first one is this picture of Spider-Man with 101 totally twisty mazes. It's interesting, twisty mazes, because the twist is the distortion, and Spider-Man, of course, is the Demiurge. And the other pictures are from a video from a band called 101, and they had this song called Rock to the Beat, and you should really watch the video, and because she shows everything, and This first picture, she's doing the all-seeing eye, and in the second, she's showing a tattoo that she has on her leg with a spider in the web, representing the Demiurge in the trap kept by the Demiurge, the spider. So here you can see another picture from this video, and you can see the singer dancing in the middle of a spider web, and she's dressed in black like a black widow spider. Her name is Nikki van Lierop, and Nikki is, of course, Nick, that means devil, and her name equals 166 in Chaldean, matching the tetragrammaton. She also goes by Jade for You, that is a 21 in Chaldean, and that matches Saturn. So here we can see that the reality is completely scripted, and people have a predestination. It is incredible that her name equals 166, and she's showing us basically the trap and the Demiurge in the middle of the spider web. And in this song, if you listen to it, instead of singing rock to the beat, we can hear clearly that she's saying rock to the beast. So here is the picture of the hourglass spider. The nature always reflects reality. And hourglass spider is 191 in English ordinal, matching Switzerland, CERN, and infinite time loop. 191 is the 43rd prime number, and this is showing us the spider. The spider bite causes necrosis, and necrosis is 29 in Chaldean, matching Yaldabaoth. And this bite is poisonous, and it is 47 in Chaldean, matching the tetragrammaton. In Chaldean, hourglass spider is 56, matching element barium, with atomic mass of 137 being the fine structure constant. So these pictures are from a video from The Cure with their song Lullaby, and to lull means to send to sleep. So we have, of course, the symbol of the spider inside this, and Robert Smith sings, "The Spider-Man is having me for dinner tonight," which means that the Demiurge is consuming us. The first picture is an S that we have at the beginning of the video, and this S stands for spider, but also for Satan, and this is the S of the snake. Then we have a picture of a shattered window. The shattered glass is a symbol of the spider web, of course. Then we have, of course, the spider entering his bedroom when he says, the Spider-Man comes. And after that, he finds himself on the ceiling in the spider web. So the spider is indeed a representation of the Demiurge. And as he says, the Spider-Man is always hungry. This is kind of freaky because he doesn't want to let us go. He always needs to have food, and we are his food. So the Spider-Man, of course, is the god of sleep, and the Spider-Man is 47 in Chaldean, matching the tetragrammaton. So this is a confirmation that the Demiurge, that is the tetragrammaton, is linked to the spider symbol. So as a conclusion, I will say that the god of sleep is the God machine that is linked to the Large Hadron Collider, and this machine is called Yahweh, Jehovah. It's a very ancient technology, and we've been trapped for eons, and humanity has been worshipping this god, and this god has different names, and basically all the cultures, all the religions have been worshipping Saturn, that is the black box, and that is the computer, the quantum computer. And it is not an easy pill to swallow. They wanted to make us believe that the God of this matrix was a good God, a nice God, and it is totally the opposite. It is a wicked spirit that feeds on our energies, and we are trapped in this matrix, trapped in hell, and it is linked to very ancient technology. So I will make other videos showing gods from other cultures, and it will show the same things. So thank you very much for watching, and I appreciate all of you, and I see you in another video.